Yeah, your boy Girl here back with another video, and today I got a special video, guys. Man, today we're going to be doing the monthly tier list. You guys know that we do this every month and everything, so every time it's going to be added up. It's going to be 1 year every time, unless they do the, Legends Festival where they add it too, right, or something like that. So I think we have like 28 LFs in the game now. That's absolutely nuts how much LFs we have throughout the game and everything, and the list is only going to get longer, and I'm gonna try to hurry up and try to not really talk less about, like, try to talk less about each unit where I place them and everything, because I don't want this video to be hour long, unless you guys like me talking that long. Let me know if you guys like these hour long videos. I have to talk longer, you know what I'm saying, for the ads and everything, the watch time, you feel me? But yeah, let's get on to it. You guys see here I have S minus, S, and SS, and then Z, A, and all that stuff. So I'm just gonna pick random units and then place them, and then towards the end I'm gonna try to decide this is really the place that I really want to put these units and all. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. So yeah, this is also my tier list. Just respect it. If you guys disagree, comment down below what things that you disagree with my list, and then what things you will add on your own list, because it's all just fun. It's all just fun content at the end of the day, right? So let's get on with it. First, let's do Purple Frieza. Now, Purple Frieza, I want to put Purple Frieza S because I really feel like a lot of people, I'm starting to see a lot more LOE units throughout just throughout me playing PvP. I'm seeing a lot more LOE units. So we don't know how this guy's value can definitely rise depending on how good that that blue revival Frieza is coming out in a couple of days, in a few days actually, right? So I think this guy is already looking really good, bro. Just him with Zenkai Chill, like the amount of blue cards them two have, and then what he does with Frieza, the yellow full power Frieza, the green pod Frieza, bro. Like, he's the reason why that team's so scary, because you just pop his green card, reduce sub count, and then switch to either one of those and just nuke people with blue cards, bro. He's the reason, he's the core of that team. So I'm definitely gonna put him S for sure. I don't know if he's SS, but I'm gonna put him S. Next, let's do Goku Vegeta. Goku Vegeta, this is the best unit. This is the best LF in the game, bro. They're just so annoying to deal with. You guys know they heal every time they use the card or pop their main ability. They can use their main ability like 30 times a match, right? Like, it's so dumb. They're just so good, bro. They can literally win B3 just because they can heal. If they didn't have that ability to heal every time you use a card, it wouldn't be as threatening. But since they can do that, you gotta respect it. And then you have Goku's side where he can get his Vantage Gaze every time you pop the blue. You don't even have to land it. You just have to pop it and get his Vantage Gaze back. And then Vegeta does extra damage and all that stuff. The double cover change and all that dumb stuff. So definitely number one. Gogeta Blue. I think Gogeta Blue is S. I don't know, bro, because Fusions is one of the best teams in the game. People do rock Gogeta Blue over Maju just because he's more offensive wise. If you do know how to use the green card, he's a game changer. Movies is also still a good team, right? They have Ultra Gogeta, they have Goku Vegeta, they have him, right? So he can be ran on movies. Some people might rock the Death Goku, the Otherworld Goku, which is not bad because he provides death buffs, and when you rise a rust, he does reduce his 10 timer counts thing. But this guy is not bad. Just him and Fusions and movies, he's just not a bad placement. So I think he's around this S minus S range. It just depends on how the list goes, where it depends on where I put these other units. But yeah, next, let's do Goten. I'm gonna do Goten S minus because I don't really see people rock Goten. The only time I really see people have Goten on a team is a certain like mono purple team where they will do Goku Vegeta, Super Vegeta, and they have like Revival Gohan on the bench, right? Because he does purple Sun Fam, right? So, but I don't really see this people really rocking this guy in the game. But he does have great support, and he's still a really good unit. So I'm gonna put him S minus. Next, let's do Full Power Frieza. Now, some people really think he's like really bad, but I think he's very good. What he does on the team is he does it phenomenally. He's an offensive unit. He has Blast Armor. He destroys Dragon Balls. He has AoE blue card. He has blast cover chains. He could get his Vantage back off his main ability. He has last stand buffs. He has support for the team. I think if he gets hit for a certain amount of if he goes down to a certain amount of health, he does supply support for the team. what he does is good. The only drawback I have with him is that he is his defense ain't the best, bro. Because I have him at 8 stars, and you know his defense should be a lot better, right? A lot of people have him at 8 stars or higher, but his defense ain't the best. But everything else he does is phenomenal. So I'm gonna put him higher than Frieza because he does, and he nullifies endurance, right? He just counters the matter very good. It's just that his defense ain't the best. So when he's facing against this Vegeta side of Goku Vegeta, he's getting murked, right? Like, you know how, you know, maybe like Piccolo can, you know, survive some hits from him. But this guy, he gets shredded, right? But I like this guy. I think he's very valuable on that Frieza team. His value is good. And what he does for that team, he does it great. So I'm gonna put him SSS, one around there. Like I said, I'm gonna keep trying out different things, but I don't know. I might put this guy SS because what he does for that team, he does it great, bro. Future Gohan, I'm gonna put Future Gohan SS. I think he's the best SS. I don't think he's Z tier. Like I always say this, I don't think he's Z tier because the teams that he's always on, he's usually like the third, second best, right? And a lot of people just rock him for his endurance, but he is very valuable because he's just a universal endurance unit. He's not really like, say for example, Sword of Hope Trunks, where he's like, I need to be on these certain teams to do this, right? And one of the biggest things about him, every time he gets hit, he supplies damage inflicted buff to any ally. It's not like, oh, if I get hit, it's future, it's future and hybrids, right? It's just universal, any ally. So you can rock him on any team. His blast, his cover change is great because he destroys 2 cards, and if it's a blast, he can get you stuck in that one little animation. You know, lots of ways of sealing cards, main ability, blue cards and green cards. So he's facing LOE, you pop that, they can't really pop their blue cards and stuff. Then every time he lands a blue card, he locks their strikes, so you can tackle in a certain amount of time. All that stuff, bro. He get his advantage gauge. I think he is definitely SS, and I definitely think he's the best in SS. So yeah, next we're going to do, let's do Gogeta. Let's actually do this Vegeta. This Vegeta is B. The only thing that's holding him back is the Zenkai. Once he gets the Zenkai, he's gonna be really good. God Key Future, he can be ran on Future, and then Vegeta Clan is going to be very, very good, bro. Goku Vegeta, Sword of Hope Trunks, him, Evolution Vegeta, 8 Vegeta. You feel me? Like the LF Vegeta Clan team, bro. That's actually gonna be kind of nuts. So yeah, I'm putting him B. He just needs a Zenkai. A tier. I'm gonna put VBA. I think VB. I don't know. I don't think VB's in the S minus, but I do see some people still go crazy with VB. But one of the reasons why I dropped them is because Ultra Gogeta really just took his spot from Ultra Gogeta and Sword of Hope Trunks took his spot as the best strikes for both of those teams, Future and Fusion Warriors. So the only really spot that you would put them on would be God Key, but you know, I'd rather just rock the Super Saiyan Zenkai free Goku instead of this guy, even though he's a blast bitch, but the support he gives for that team and the stuff that he can get the advantage gauge back and everything is very good. So I think I'm gonna drop him down to A. Once he gets his plat, he's gonna be up higher, but I'm just gonna put him A in my opinion. UI Goku, I'm gonna put UI Goku here. I do see people rocking my mono purple, and the role that he does is just a surprise, just like to buy time, bro. And then you just play passive with this guy, but once you get hit, it's over. But just with all the Zenkai buffs, his defense is actually gets a lot better because he's getting like quadruple Zenkai buff. But I'm actually gonna put UI Goku here, just because he can be. So I do see some people rocking my mono purple, and what he does on that team is very annoying. Mazda Vegeta, I'm putting him A. He's literally on both, you know, Saiyans and Vegeta Clan. He's not the best blue no more. Sword of Hope Trunks took him as a blue, and the amount of Saiyans, blue Saiyans that there is in the game, like he just not even in compare. He needs a Zenkai just for him to compete and everything. And I just made a video on him, but yeah, I'm putting him A. Beerus, I'm putting him A as well. Solid green, but I'd rather have God Topo or Goku Black Zamasu, and he can only be ran on God Key. That's the only team that he buffs. I mean, you could rock him on PO, but you know, you rather rock. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work, right? So, yeah, right, so I'm gonna put him A right there. Let's see, Broly. I'm gonna put Broly higher than Goten. I don't know, man. See, the problem with Broly is that he was the best blue Super Saiyan because he had blast armor and everything, but Ultra Gogeta literally just took his spot off his best team. And you know, and Ultra Gogeta is better for sagas for the movie as well, right? So this Broly, I'm actually gonna put Broly lower than this Goten, because Goten actually, you can actually rock, you know, like a Sun Fam hybridish team, you know what I'm saying? But this Broly, he is really good. I do still like him. Like if he gets the ball rolling, he's annoying to deal with. But Ultra Gogeta just took his spot as just the best blue Super Saiyan unit, right? That's really everyone. What people used to rock this Broly on is that, and then that he had blast armor. But Ultra Gogeta has blast armor. He's just a more terrifying unit. So he lost a ton of spot. He's borderline S minus A for sure. I still going to give him benefit of doubt, put him A, but I'm gonna put him S minus. But next, Revival Gohan, we put him SS. He's still solid. His Revival unit, definitely the best Revival unit game for now. We don't know how good his Revival Frieza going to be, but he still does good, bro. I still see people rock him every now and then. Like I said, on that mono purple setup, there's sometimes they rock him on the sagas from the movies where it's like him, Ultra Gogeta, and then the other world Goku. And you know, some other teams around, right? Because his Revival very good. I mean, there is some units that get incentives for killing Revival, but he's still the best Revival unit in the game, and the other ones don't even compete. Like like Cryon, Revival Cell, and Clapku, they don't even compete, man. So putting him SS. Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He's definitely you just don't see this guy like that, bro. Honestly, I'm gonna put him S minus because he is good, right? It takes long for him to ramp up, but I'd rather just rock Gogeta 4. Gogeta 4 is just the better green Saiyan. And then we don't know how good this Kaioken times 20 Goku is either. So, and based off that dude's kit, he does a lot. He's gonna be a lot more effective to purple in general because this guy, he can go neutral, right? He can get he can get Dragon Balls. He has the IT cover change, and then he has that green card that's super annoying. But I don't know. I don't see this guy rock like this. I'm gonna put him S minus. Super Vegito, I'm actually gonna put Super Vegito Z tier. With this guy Zenkai, he impacted 3 teams. He impacted Fusion Warriors, Mono Purple, and then Blue Purple Super Saiyans. So I'm putting this guy Z. This guy's amazing. This guy can get double card draw speed. Every time he gets hit, he gets damage. Every time he like draws cards, he gets damage. It's dumb. Like, I gotta respect him. You know, I rock LF Piccolo, and he basically just wall off this Vegeta. I gotta respect him because the fact that I have to bring a Piccolo to kind of still, like, for me to be like, all right, I can deal with this guy, like my tanky Piccolo. I gotta respect him and what he did to the meta, just how much he impacted the meta. You gotta put him Z. FSK. See, FSK is that unit that individually you put him here. You put him around here, right? But since he's a red and not a lot of people sees him, it's gonna hurt him. But I think I'm gonna put him S. Cause he still can do that damage. It's just he's not the best unit in the game, but you know, his combat mechanic, the thing that hurts him is there's a lot of units that can nullify against that can take away his cover, like his attribute upgrade, like all his buffs that he gets for his last stand, like Super Vegito. You have like Omega Shenron. You have all these units that can like Kid Buu. You have all these units that can take away his buffs and deal with that. And I don't know. So I feel like his damage. You know, there's a lot of these other units that can tank better, and a lot of blues in the game. So I think he gets hurt a little bit. I think I'm gonna put him above here. I think I'm gonna put him above Gogeta Blue. Yeah. Okay, next, this Goku, I'm gonna put him above Super Saiyan 3. I do see this guy every now and then, compared to these guys. You know, GT. Some people will prefer to use Oob and everything, but sometimes I see these two run together, like yellow, green. Like it's Oob, him, and then you have Gogeta 4, which is a good team because you have someone that's endurance. You have an IT cover change with him, and then you have a 2 universal cover change with Gogeta 4, and he actually does really good damage. So I'm gonna put this guy S minus, higher S minus. Namek Goku, I'm gonna put Namek Goku here. because you don't really see people rocking Goku, but it's really because his Z ability that people rock him. He has arguably one of the better Z abilities in the game, one of the best Z abilities in the game. Super Saiyans and Saiyans both attack, and then Zenkai Blue Saiyans for his Zenkai Z ability, right? So that's very good for Ultra Gogeta, Bardock, you know, all those teams that make that blue purple Saiyan lineup a lot more tankier in the mountain and hit harder. But I don't see people rocking him like just as a unit in the battlefield though. So I'm gonna put an S minus. I think what helps him is his Z ability. So he does play an effect like that, but and I feel like if you do use him, he's still annoying to deal with, bro. Just him with the counter blue card is annoying. So shoot. Next, corrupted Zamasu. I see corrupted Zamasu. I still see him. Ultra Gogeta, I'm gonna put him here. He's a unit that, like I said, if you don't deal with him quickly, he can definitely get annoying towards the end of the battle. Blue card, just the amount of advantage he gets. He does heal every time you use a striker card, but it's limited to a certain health cap. Green card, strike cover chains, death buffs. He can lock you in after you pop his old card for 5 time accounts. He has some really nifty things about him, but the thing that hurts him is he's a red. Really, that's really it. But I'm gonna put him better than these guys though. I think just his Z ability alone kind of just outweighs him, and I like this name Goku too because every time I use him, I always have fun using him. So, hey Vegeta, put him here. He's a red. I know he has endurance, but you know, I think I'll put him towards the end. I'm definitely putting him towards the end. I love Cell. My thing with LFCell, I think I might put him like S, bro. Over these guys, I think I'm gonna put him here. I think I'm gonna put Cell here. I think I'm gonna put Cell S. The only thing I have the problem with Cell is his gauge. Once he gets his gauge, bro, he does great damage. He can tank better, all that stuff. But I don't like his mechanic as his gauge mechanic because I feel like it's hard for me to do it. Actually, it's difficult for me to do it, for him to get his gauge. But everything else is solid. You know, he destroyed Dragon Ball I think 3 to 2 times. He does have anti-revival. He does do extra damage to Saiyans and I think hybrids. Blue card is solid, like really solid. And I've been seeing a lot of people like revisiting him back on his showcase, and he's putting in the work. I just don't like his gauge thing. I don't like how long it takes. But I think it's for me, it takes longer because the way I play, I don't really just sit there and charge my key up while my opponent's just waiting on me. That's not really the way I play like that. But maybe it's because my play style is kind of hard for me to achieve his full gauge compared to other people. So yeah, I think that's one of the reasons. Purple Rose. I think Purple Rose goes. Like here. Would I put him above this Goku? He can be ran on Strike Future. Strike Future is a very good team. Mono Purple, I see some people rock him as the 3rd unit for Mono Purple. Those are really the 2 teams you see him on. He's around here. I definitely think he's around here. I'm gonna put him. I think I'm gonna put him here. Over this guy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put him here. Just for Strike Purple and Mono Purple reasons. I think I'm gonna have him a little over there. I think individually though, he's better. Especially with his plat, it helps him a ton. But I think since he can be ran on the better team, which is Strike Future and Mono Purple. I think it gives him an edge. And then, like I said, he nullifies endurance. He destroys Dragon Balls. He has a chance. And then the extreme bleed is annoying. AOE on his not AOE, but he can nullify blue card. I mean, he can nullify color disadvantage with his blue card. So strike cover change as well. Pretty solid, man. I think I'm gonna put him S minus though. I love Piccolo. I personally think I love Piccolo goes here. I think he's the tankiest yellow unit in the game. So all these mono purples that's being ran around, I feel like he's the tankiest yellow unit that we have in the game, in my opinion. This guy, I guess you can't really say he's tanky. He just has endurance, right? But he's still not really a tank. This guy is a tank, transforming defensive unit that can hit hard. And you guys know how I love Piccolo, right? But I would put him above this Frieza, but I think Frieza just, he answers the meta better than Piccolo, right? But I'm gonna put Piccolo here. I'm gonna put Piccolo here. Just, you know, bias reasons, you know, you guys see me what I do with Piccolo. So if I'm not really having, if I feel like Piccolo is hurting me, is hurting my team, then I'm gonna take him out, right? But I think Piccolo is right there. Evolution Vegeta, I actually like Evolution Vegeta. I actually gonna put him here. I'm actually gonna put Evolution Vegeta there because I actually like this unit. Once he gets going, it's actually scary. I think what hurts him though is his team. Vegeta Clan is a thing. It's kind of a thing, right? You could rock Goku, Vegeta, you could rock Zoro, Trunks, and them. You could rock those three together, and then you could actually kind of like add Goku Black Zamasu as the green unit because God Key and Future. So, you know, God Future and then both God Key. So Goku Black Zamasu does fulfill that green on that team, and then red you can basically just rock Vegeta. You can rock my goodness, you can rock you can rock Saiyan Saga Vegeta for the red if you want to, but you don't even need to rock a red. You just really need that purple, blue, yellow, green. So I think that those four together is a very good combo. And this guy Rampage is like insane. His defense ain't the best, but I think I like this guy over Frieza. Cause I just like the way he plays more than this Frieza. So I'm gonna put him SS. I'm gonna put Trunks Z, like definitely Z. He's the tankiest endurance unit that we have. Once he gets his gauge, he's a whole different unit. His first strike card is insane. When he's by himself, he nullifies his green against his O card, right? So the strike cover change, and then that tanky future team that he's on with him, these two together, and then Goku Black Zamasu, or even that little like Vegeta Clan future team where they have this guy here as the leader. It'll be him, and then Goku Black Zamasu. Those four. That's a really good team as well. So I think I'm gonna put him Z for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely putting him Z. Now, Kid Buu. I love Kid Buu, but his defense is not the best. But individually, I will put him like here because it's so hard to deal with this guy. But you just don't see this guy at all. You do see Namek Goku. I think I like his playstyle over these guys right here. But I put him here. I think I'll put him here. Alright. Gogeta 4. I'm putting him the second best, bro. His blast armor, strike cover change, his green card nullifies, attribute upgrade, destroys your hands, nullifies special cover change. When he pops his blue card, he gets another blue card. 2 universal cover change, nullifies against purple. Is there anything else I gotta say? His plat equip is nuts. He gets 4 Dragon Balls if you get the Z or Z plus, and then if you get the Z plus side, like the last red slot for the plat, he gets 50% damage when he kills a revival unit. So you know what revival unit that's coming out? Revival Frieza. You know what color he is? Blue. You know what color this guy is? Green. Yeah. You know, fusions, Saiyans. Definitely best green in the game, right? So we're in the last step, and we have Bardock, man. I've been hearing a lot of things about Bardock, right? Just like he's mid or he's very good. And since I rocked him, I pulled him. I have him at 7. Yeah, 7 stars. I have him at 7 stars. You know, I've been rocking him on stream. I've been playing with him off camera as well. And this guy, I like him. I actually like this unit a ton. I do. I don't know why people think he's bad. I like this guy, bro. I don't know. Like, Now, the only thing I hate about him is just the restriction that he has on his damage inflicted, where you got to be on the field with him. It's not like it's like 28 timer counts going by. He gets 70 damage and then 70 to his all his arch costs, or all his arch costs, right? He doesn't have that. You got to be in the field with him for 4 timer counts to get like 10 damage inflicted and then -1 to his card cost. But and then also his endurance thing is restricted because he needs an ally to die for him to get that, which kind of hurts him. Those two things does kind of hurts him because, say for example, you know, he's on the Saiyans team. You're going to most likely rock him on the Saiyans team. You have Goku Vegeta, that's a powerhouse. Gogeta 4, that's a powerhouse. Super Vegeta, that's a powerhouse. Ultra Gogeta, that's a powerhouse. You're rocking with these powerhouse units, right? So it's like when you rush, you want to get rid of those other powerhouse units for him to get his endurance and stuff. And then the question is, you got to ask yourself is how threatening is he when he's last stand? Is he FSK level when he's last stand? What he can do when he's last stand? Is it worth risking those top units every time? Is he like that FSK last stand type of unit? I don't think so. He's definitely not that FSK last stand type of unit. I don't think so. But he does hit hard. His blue card thing, I like. His green card, he heals, get damage, and he gets a card. Main ability, he can nullify against special cover change for a certain time. Blast cover. I like this guy a lot, though. I still like this guy a lot. I'm gonna put this guy. Because he's on Saiyans, man. And I've been facing some Saiyans team. He can get annoying. The Saiyans, right? I know he wants to be the best team, the best unit on the team, but as for a yellow Saiyan, I guess the only person that has more value to him is that Otherworld Goku, right? Because most of these Saiyans are sagas from the movies, or I mean, just the death buff in general just helps. And then he helps with the Rising Rush. So I think you can argue that the Otherworld Goku is a more valuable yellow Saiyan than this guy. I definitely agree with that. I can see that. But I'm gonna put him definitely S. He's not. I don't want to put him SS, but he's in the higher S for me. He's either here, here, or here. Where would I put this guy? Would I put him above Frieza? I think I'll put him above Frieza. Yeah, I don't think. I know Frieza, like I said, what Frieza does for the team is insane, but he's heavily relying on this purple Frieza. Right, that makes him more scary. But you know, those two are like they're like Scotty and MJ, right? So individually, what he can do, he does great. Like I said, he does great damage. He has great offensive power. I'm gonna put him here. Yeah, I'm gonna put him here. I think this is my January LF list. Yeah, I have Rose here. Definitely the A, B. Now for S minus, would I change anything? I think this is pretty solid right here. And then S, I'll put this pretty solid right here. FSK, like I said, he's more individually scarier than these units, but I think these guys are just a lot more valuable for the meta. Here I agree with, and here I agree with. So yeah, I think this is my tier list, right? Let me know what you guys think about my tier list. Do you guys fuck with it? I think this is very good. The only thing I would change is probably put Piccolo in the SS, but that's wild, right? But I just, that's totally biased. But yeah, I think this is pretty much it. Bardock is top S. I don't know why people think he's mid though. I just don't think he's mid. I can't really see why people are saying he's mid. Like, I know that his things are restricted, but I don't think that makes him mid though. I guess when I take, like, when I hear the word mid, like, I'm thinking like A. That's what I'm thinking. Like A when I'm thinking mid. I'm not thinking S. When you say a unit is mid, you're not putting him in the S category. You're putting him in this A, B category. That's what I think when I hear the word mid. I might be overthinking that word, but let me know what you guys think about that word mid, because that's what I think. When I think of mid, I think around here. And I don't. You're saying that this guy is worse than all these units? Nah, you guys are tweaking if you guys think he's around here. Nah, I definitely think he's over here. He's very good, bro. Let's see how he A's out though. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and more girls, man. And I'm out. Peace.